Hey guys, Andy here, and today we have another makeup tag video. This is the Ride or Die makeup tag, which was created by Jaclyn Hill way back in the day. But I saw Samantha March do this video, so of course I will have both of them tagged down below. And yeah, this is just what is the makeup that's the hype, my tippy top favorite products. So if you want to see this giant pile of my tip top favorites, then let's go ahead and get into it. And as always, there is a hair that is bothering me. Everything that's on my face, of course, will be listed in the description box down below. And if you like makeup unboxings with a little bit of horror sprinkled in, please consider subscribing, as I would love to have you here. And let's just go ahead and get into this makeup tag. All right, so I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I have 16 products. I tried to get almost a full face. I still haven't got that hair out of my eyeball face area, but it's fine. So I'm going to just go in order of how we would apply it, which I don't have any primers because I don't really have any Ride or Die primers. Primer is primer. I mean, I guess I could put, you know what? No, I don't. I don't really have any Ride or Die primers. I have a couple favorites that I would repurchase, but none that are holy grail status. But for foundation, I have two. Which, of course, my number one tippy top favorite. This is the Hard Candy Glamouflage. I have mine in the shade 1503 Linen. I love this one because, one, I love this giant doe foot applicator. I love how this goes to apply. It does have that just chemical smell. It's not as bad as the Wet n Wild foundation. That one smells like paint thinner. This one just has an ingredient smell. So, but it doesn't linger on the face. My only complaint with this foundation is you need to work in sections. Do not put this on your whole face and then blend it out because it will dry way too quickly. But this looks so skin-like and so beautiful. I love this foundation so much. I've went through a whole bottle of this so quickly because I love it. So this is absolutely a Ride or Die. But also from the drugstore, which, can you guys let me know if this brand is being phased out? Because both of my local Walmarts, the whole brand section is gone. But this is the Uoma by Sharon Flawless IRL Skin Perfecting Foundation, and I have mine in the shade Fair Lady T1. This is just absolutely beautiful on the skin. I've also went through a whole bottle of this foundation, and I just think it's beautiful. I have liked every single product I've tried from this brand. The only one that I wouldn't repurchase would be the primer that I have because it's just middle of the road. But every other product that I have purchased is phenomenal from the brand. So if they're phasing out this line, the drugstore line, I'm going to be really, really upset. Now, I don't have any concealers either. Let me know, because primer, I have some favorites, but I don't have any that are holy grail. Concealers, I don't feel like I even have any favorite concealers. So if you have any favorites or holy grail concealers, can you please leave them in the comments? Because, my concealers, they work, they get me by, but I do not love them. So I would love your recommendations down below. For powder, also, if you have any loose powders, because I prefer loose over pressed, please leave those in the comments because I don't have any powders that I'm holy grail status. My one was the Too Faced Peach Perfect powder, but that is now discontinued. So here we are. Not even going to mention it. Setting spray, of course, the GOAT, one of them. The Urban Decay All-Nighter. I've gone through one of these, one of the full size and one travel size. So, love this. Phenomenal. It do the job. It do the job well. So that is, that do it good. For powder bronzer, well, I have a powder and a cream bronzer. For cream bronzer, it is my Matchstick from Fenty Beauty. I have mine in the shade 01 Amber. Love this. I went through a mini that I bought, and I bought the full size, and I'm almost done with it. Love it. For powder bronzer, it's the Viseart Bronze Noi, which I ended up getting through Boxy Charm, I believe. This is the shade. This is just like the most flattering bronzer in my collection. Absolutely love it. I need more things from Viseart. Absolutely need more things from Viseart. I didn't put these on. Did I put these? I did put these on my list. I was like, excuse me, why do I not want to have one of these over here? For cream blushes, you already know, my NYX Sweet Cheeks, and this one's actually my favorite shade of these. But I have every single one except the Baby Doll pink shade, because that one is not sold at my Walmart, and I just haven't placed an online order to buy the Baby Doll pink shade. It is the only shade I need to have all of them. But this is the shade Almost Famous. I have this on my face today. This is my favorite shade. I love these. They're phenomenal. They're the Sweet Cheeks Soft Cheek Tint Mousse Blush. These are what got me into cream blushes. Phenomenal. 87 out of 10. That was very specific. Powder blush. I don't have a favorite. I don't have a tippy top holy grail. Powder blush is powder blush. I have some that I have favorites. I don't have holy grails. So I'm good. I don't need any more, I don't think. Next, primers. I will insert a photo of the NYX Glitter Glue because I don't currently have one, but that is the best. I love it so very, very much. Next, we're going to move on up into eyeshadows. I do have one single shadow. Of course, you know, ColourPop Super Shocks. This one specifically is my favorite shade. This is in the shade Tassel. I love my ColourPop Super Shocks so very much. I would love more of them. For single shadows, my Pretties for Your Face shades. This is just one of the many magnetic palettes that I have from them. I think this one's my most pretty that I have put together, but my Pretties for Your Face shades they're otherworldly. Also from Pretties for Your Face, while we're talking about it, my highlighters from Pretties for Your Face are just gorgeous and otherworldly. For palettes as well, we have to mention the ColourPop palettes. All ColourPop palettes generally, but specifically like the 9 pans are where it's at. This one's the Honey palette. Love them so very much. Other ride or die formulas for me. I know it's controversial, but Jeffree Star's formula is so good. As I always mention, every palette I have from Jeffree, I got secondhand. So I do not give him money directly. That's my personal choice on where I stand because I do really love his formula. But this is the Jawbreaker palette. This isn't my favorite, if you've watched my channel, is the Blood Money palette, but it was buried in my drawer, so I just pulled this one out. But I do love his formula. Wish he wasn't a piece of crap person. And the last eyeshadow formula that I really wanted to highlight as a ride or die is Profusion, because if you know, we're a Profusion stan on this channel. This is the Kaleidoscope palette. It is a big honker 42 pan rainbow loving joy of a palette. If you have not tried this palette, if rainbow is your thing, I highly recommend this palette. Next, I have 2 eyeliners, a liquid and a pencil. The pencil's a cream gel eyeliner. This is from LA Colors. It is their neon gel in the shade Citrus. Not this shade specifically, but these LA Colors pencils are so cheap and they are so pigmented. Look at that yellow. And these last in the waterline forever. I need to get more colors of these. And then for liquid, these are becoming my new favorite. These are from AF94, which is Halsey's Walmart, like, affordable line. And these are the Backline liquid eyeliners. Because I prefer a liquid, like, brush tip to a felt pen. Mine is in the shade Shipwreck, which is a very, like, dark brown. Almost black, but it is a brown. Love it so much. And then we have 2 more products. Oh man, I only have 1 wipe left in my pineapple scented pack. These weren't very pineapple-y scented. It's very disappointing. But I wanted to get that liquid eyeliner off my hand before it dried. But we have 2 lipsticks to talk about, and if you've been on my channel for any length of time, you already know. We have the NYX Shout Loud, right? Yep, Shout Loud Bullet Lipsticks. This one's in the shade Cactus Dreams, but any of the shades, I think I have 5 of them. This is what the shade looks like. It's like a burnt orangey brown. I love these lipsticks for a bullet lipstick. And then I also had to say, which you hear me talk about all the time, these are the Milani, I believe they're called the Studded Kiss lipsticks. This one specifically is in the shade Tease. I wear this one all of the time. I could have put so many more formulas that are favorites, but like for tippy tops, 9 times out of 10, if I'm wearing a lipstick that's not my black lipstick, because you know I've talked that to death. If it's not my NYX black lipstick, it's probably one of those 2 formulas. 9.5 times out of 10. But that is everything for my ride or die makeup products. Those are all of my tippy top favorites. I will do my best to leave everything also in the description box. So in case you want to find anything, it'll be there for you. But if you guys do this tag as well, let me know in the comments. I would love to watch your video doing it. I think these are so much fun. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, fuel them in the comments. I love to talk to you guys down there. Like I said, concealers, loose powders. If you could leave those in the comments, what are your holy grails? I would be so thankful because I do not have one. Preferably like more drugstore affordable because balling on a budget here. But you know, like I could be persuaded to try a high-end one if it really is worth the money. So let me know. I would appreciate you immensely. But as always, I will see you in the next one. Bye, guys.